Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Beth. How are you doing? Hope a great Labor Day weekend. Yeah, so today's live. I'm actually working on some fall samples, which I kind of want to get done first because obviously it's the 5th of September and kind of late to the game for making these samples. So I really want to crank these out as much. Nice. That's really great. Yeah. And then also have some updates on the Racoma as well, because I know you guys are probably curious. So yeah, so like I said, right now before this live, I was working on some samples. Um, this is what I stitched out so far. And then it's going to go with this skirt, and this skirt is going to have this for the top layer as well. So I'm not completely done with it, but hi, Robin. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I only have enough sample fabric to make 2 more samples. Hi, Sonia. So that's kind of the plan today is mainly to get my samples done. They're kind of like fall, just fall in general stuff. So hopefully, for Thanksgiving or for Halloween or whatever, people will buy my stuff. So hi, Carolyn. Look at you all joining me today. I know it's been a minute. So yeah, goal today is finish these samples. I do have 2 Etsy orders that I think one has to ship out. They need it by the 12th and one wants it by the 17th. So I'm hoping to get those 2 done today as well. So lots of things that I want to accomplish today, but mainly right now I just want to finish this skirt, sewing that up together. So yeah, and then I have to cut some fabric for my 2 orders that I have. And so updates on the big old Racoma. Oh, I'm wearing my sweatshirt that I made in my screen print transfer video. So it's very comfortable. I wear mine all the time. Oh, did you just moved, right? Or a new craft room space? Is that what your situation is, Robin? So yeah, I've been very busy. Work has finally slowed down, thank God, because I was like losing my mind between my full-time job and my business because like back to school hit while my students were coming back to school at the same time. So, gearing up for a new semester was very stressful. Had to make sure all my students are registered for their classes. And then I had all these back to school orders on top of it. So it was very busy and very hectic. Um, Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this one I wear all the time. Been living in my other one too, the sort of sweet sort of sweet kind of spooky. That's the one that I wear a lot too. So which also, so lots of changes are going on. But let me start with the Racoma. So I've been kind of taking a little mental break from it for a while just because it was stressing me out and I just had orders to do and like busy with work that I really haven't had time to sit down and work on it. Um so I replaced the presser foot. That was my big accomplishment for this weekend. Only thing I was having issues with that is that some of these screws are screwed in very tight. And I feel like I'm kind of a strong person, but like it took me like dozens upon dozens of tries to unscrew the screws. So that was kind of my main issue, but the presser foot is replaced. It looks great. I think I have an extra one in my toolbox as well, just in case if anything happens. But now I know how to properly hoop my shirt. So that should save me some of that worry. Um, in regards to the blade and it cutting, I realized that the mechanism is just not working to cut it. Like, when you hit the cut and then the blade swings out and swings in, it's just not swinging out or swinging in. It just stays there. So I discovered that yesterday, and I was busy yesterday. Just I went to like a social event later yesterday, and I just kind of, I don't know, like since things have finally slowed down at work, I just really needed a weekend to like chill and relax. So that's just kind of what I've been doing. Been making tons of samples as well, which let me show you what I've been working on. So this is one. This one, I love it. So this is I got this shirt from AirB Blanks. It actually has ruffles on the bottom, but I kind of tucked it in because it would take away from the skirt. So has ruffled sleeves. Love the color. And then here's the skirt. So it's my typical skirts, except I added a bow to the front and I kind of made it different colored layers. So this is like really cute spider print. So I'm thinking of using this for like different like Halloween costumes, um like my a spider one or like a cat. I have a sparkly cat one like design like HTV. So this is what I've been working on is I know I'm super kind of behind on Halloween, so that's why I'm kind of like not super focused on it. I do of course want to have some stuff that I put up there, but um yeah, thank you. I'm very proud of it. I've been working very hard here. Yeah, it would be cute in the back. Yeah, and one fun thing is watch. You can detach it because I attach plastic snaps to it. So, like, if somebody wants to wash this, they can just, like, take off the bow and, like, it's fine. So then you just snap it back into place. I found this hack through a TikToker that I follow. I think it's like Blue Moon Designs or something. She also sells, like, custom children's wear. So I think it's very cute. And then maybe if people wanted to not have the bow in the front, that they can just request not to include a bow. So, but I just think it's really fun. I feel like it's really unique. I just posted them a couple days ago. So I have a spooky one and a two spooky one. It has like a ghost for the zero for the or the O for the one. Um, and then for the other one, the N and the E, it's in this color, so it kind of like matches it. So I have spooky one, two spooky, and I also have a numbered because I kind of want to like my shop does really well with birthday stuff, right? So that's kind of why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna first focus on the birthday stuff because I think it's really cool, and you don't really see like birthday themed items like that. So, ow. That's kind of what I've been working on this weekend is just working on some samples, getting it all together. I want to make boy samples as well. Like I think I have a gray and a black shirt. Um, I don't know. I'm just trying to become like more creative in what I create for people. So, but anyways, so back to the Racoma, the mechanism for the blade, like just have a blade swing in and out to cut the thread is like not working. Um, so I saw that there was a video on Racoma about how to adjust the blade and I guess the mechanisms for it and the timing. So I might play around with that. Maybe not today because I have a lot of different things I want to get done today, but so that's kind of the update with that is once if I can't figure out the blade situation and like the swinging mechanism, um and I'm going to call Racoma tech support. So cuz I need to get this done. It just sitting there not making like I understand now that I shouldn't have expected it to work right away and, like, to completely understand it because it is a beast of a machine. I feel like I'm slowly figuring it out, but, like, it's a big change to go from a single needle to a multi-needle, so that's kind of what, I'm struggling with now. But at least I got that presser foot figured out, and all I would have to do next is get the blade, and then I just have to work on tension, and then I feel like I can have the machine up and running. And I know how to properly oil it now, so that's a big thing. So hopefully I won't have any oiling issues. But anyways, so let us work on this skirt, get this finished. I like the color so far. It's also going to have a bow in the front as well. Again, detachable. So you guys can kind of see that whole process. My machine in the back is the Racoma 1501 multi-needle machine. It's a 15? Yes, 15 needle multi-needle machine. Worked great when I didn't mess it up. So, yeah. But hopefully, things will work out with that. And I'm very happy that I finally like started to like look at the machine and play around with it because I was just so busy. Like I haven't had time to, and I knew I would get frustrated and like freak out. So I'm like, okay, when I'm in a better headspace, then I'll do stuff with it. So, oh, that's cool. How do you like it? Did it take you a long while to figure it out too? Because I'm like, it's like above my head, like trying to figure out this machine. But anyways, let's start to continue to work on this. So I'm just gonna do. This is gonna be the top layer. So I'm just gonna pin that together. And then after this, we can start to cut out our fabric for my orders, which I have two open orders. They're both birthday outfits. Of course, my candy themed birthday outfits. Hoping to start to get some Halloween themed birthday outfits because I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Um, and I am charging a bit more for those just because um, obviously the skirts are more detailed and it requires different types of fabric and obviously the snaps in the front as well. So that's just kind of what I'm dealing with. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one because I was like, what's wrong with me? But I feel like I'm a fairly quick learner. Like I was figuring it out quickly at first, but I just, I guess I shouldn't have been as confident in it, I guess, but we'll see. So today for my samples, I'll just be using my single needle because I'm not 100% comfortable with my Racoma yet. And obviously, if the blade's not cutting, then it's not very helpful. It can create snags and it's just a not good thing. So there's the third layer. So I kind of put this fabric in the middle here because it's kind of a lot like with the different colors and stuff. So I just kind of put that in the middle kind of as a little pop of color, but I feel like it goes really well with this skirt overall. Yeah, we should definitely do that. I love a good buddy system. But my main thing right now is the like how do I even describe it? It's like let me take a picture. Yeah, it's still there. So let me take a picture of it and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. I'll turn it on. Kind of make it, let it come on for a minute. Okay. Okay. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about. Kind of blurry. Let me take a better picture. Okay. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. So maybe one of you knows what I'm talking about. So here is the bobbin area, right? This part right here, like with the circle, that's the thing that's like not pushing the blade in and out because that's supposed to kind of like make the blade swing in and out, and that part is not moving at all. So the blade is just not moving. So um any tips or tricks would be appreciated. I think I'm just gonna go like not tear the machine apart, but like dig it deep into the sides in here and like use that like alcohol. I was it isoporic or something with an I alcohol thing. So but yeah, that's the thing that's like not making it swing in and out because that kind of makes the mechanism. Like I try to whenever I hit the cut button, like it won't do anything. It'll just stay in that position. So of course nothing's going to get cut. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with. So just kind of so you know. So yeah, I'm going to like de-alcohol it as much as I can cuz it's like I don't know. And then if that doesn't work then calling up Racoma. So But again, all my mistakes. So because it was working fine before I oiled the wrong place. So all right, let us work on this skirt. Gonna let my cordless headphones charge a bit because it was at like something percent. I have not yet. Because I accidentally oiled that area, so I don't know if that's what the issue is. Because if they're like, "Oh, like, use alcohol to get rid of the stuff," like, I wanna try to do whatever I can on my end to see if I can fix the issue or not. I know that there's, like, oh, what's the technical term? Like, something in the back for, like, the timing for, like, the cutting the bobbin and stuff. I'm like, "Ooh." I think the timing of the bobbin's fine, but, like, some sort of mechanism to make the blade swing in and out. That's really what I need to figure out. So, because I think the blade might be fine. I think it's just that mechanism part. So, um, yeah, I'll probably end up calling customer service, but today I definitely wanna at least try to. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, because I would need that because 'cause I'm like, I don't know what the parts are called, you know what I mean? So I'll probably do that. I don't know. I doubt that they're open today because obviously it's Memorial Day and whatnot, but I will definitely give them a call. But again, I just want to get these samples done so I don't have to worry or think about anything. And then I also want to get my orders done. It's just a lot of stuff. But my single needle still works like a dream. So as long as it still works, I'm going to be working it. So I'm just attaching the final ruffle. Then after we get this together, we will start cutting out the fabric for my orders. So here are all 3 layers. Now gonna prep the casing. Yeah, like I said, I just needed that mental break because it was overwhelming me, all the stuff I had to do on top of my Racoma not working. But now that my shop is quieting down, my job is quieting down, like I feel like I now finally have time to breathe and get this stuff figured out. Hopefully they don't close right away either, like their customer service, because I get out of work at like 4:45. So hopefully they stay open past 5. I might just send them an email today. Why not? I need to get my machine working. It's a shame because I've had all these really cute ideas for bigger designs that my Racoma could do, but it hasn't been working. So there. Okay. This is the back. Gonna put it all together now. I'm just taking things one day, one step at a time. I've also been binge watching The Bachelor, the Clayton season. So that's been fun. I started this loom blanket that I'm doing, like a big, big one. Um, been playing around with that. Also, I did record my loom knitting video. Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll like leave them a like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I like call them or if I like email them like that I need help with something. I don't know. I'm assuming I would just be able to call them, right? Or maybe it's probably send them an email to set up a FaceTime appointment. That's probably what it is. So maybe today I'll do that. Because then if I try to play with my machine today, do what I can do, then at least I would have had that inquiry sent out. So then if it's still not working properly, then at least I have reached out to them and hopefully tomorrow morning they'll be able to get back to me. But yeah, I just haven't had much patience for anything lately, but I'm getting better. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do have a sales rep person. All right. I'm just going to sew the casing on. Increase stitch length a little bit. Yeah, so I did film the how to use the knitting machine to make a headband. So I have that one all filmed. Depending on how things go today, I might edit it today or tonight, but I have a lot that I want to do and accomplish, so who knows. I know I've said like 2 weeks ago that I would have put it out there, but I have not yet, so. And I'm working in person 4 days and then working remote on Fridays, so I'm very happy that this week I'll only have to be in there 3 days a week and then I can work remotely 1 day, so I'm very happy with that. All right, let me serge that edge. Gonna get loud for a sec. Oh, there's my bow. So this bow will kind of go like in the front. Oh, turn it on. Need to buy more serger thread too. Might get some from Waywack because I believe they sell serger thread. Because I need a big cone that'll last a long time. Get my scissors. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, I would really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. I'll make a note right now. Notes. Movable knife help. Capital T. The Embroidery Warehouse. INC channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tajima. Don't spell check it. Don't do that. Tajima. TME. Movable knife adjustment. Because once I figure that out, I feel like I'll feel so relieved. And then all I would have to do is do tension tests and everything and double check and triple check all my needles. So that would be super helpful. Thank you so much, Beth. I really appreciate that. So here's what we have so far. Got to do the casing, and then this will kind of go in the front like that. So I feel like it's a super cute little fall / Thanksgiving outfit. I think this would be super cute for Thanksgiving. All right. I think it's 19 inches. Yep. Cut the elastic. I need to reorder some more my name tags. I'm actually running out. Put this back first. There we go. Scissors. All right, cut my elastic. So 19 inches. And if you're curious what size I'm doing the 2-year size. Just because you can see enough of the pattern. And I do get some sales in these sizes anyways. So, but usually for my different sizes, they really kind of vary, especially if it's like a design that any kid could wear. So, all right, put that all back. Ooh, I even have to get out my new fall themed poly mailers that I got. Maybe I can do that on this live. But I just really want to get this skirt done. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's actually starting to feel like fall here in Western New York. I think it was like 70 yesterday and it's high of 66 right now. So, but then next weekend is supposed to be like 85. So we're starting to kind of transition to that. Oh. Might be helpful if I had a storagist, someone. I have 2 of those clothing pin things. So I'm wondering where it went. Could have sworn I just, oh, there it is. Because I have it on this, usually on this magnet thing, and I don't see any. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. Try not to stab myself in the process. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, haven't had much motivation myself, but my goal, hopefully today, is kind of just to finish up for the most part my fall and Halloween stuff. I might still make some shirt samples here and there, but I just want to get something up, like, and then I'm going to go big for Christmas. That's my next goal. Oh. Well, you can go to the craft store and buy all these crafts, Beth, I'm quite the craftaholic. That'd be a cute shirt, craftaholic. But I'm definitely very in the fall mood. Started to decorate my apartment for fall. I've been slowly but surely hoarding my different fall fabrics and just decor, and I don't know what it is. I just love fall. It just makes me feel all like warm and cozy inside. I don't know. Oh, have you made stuff from it, Beth? I was just saying that yeah, you were here for that. That I filmed my video. I just have to edit it and post it. So I looked pretty disgusting that day too. So I'm like, ooh, but what can you do? Sometimes you just don't look your best and you just gotta admit to that. Yeah, so headband tutorial coming soon, maybe tonight. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm definitely planning on posting that video either today or tomorrow. Hoping today. I just want to like become more consistent with posting videos now that, knock on wood, that things are slowing down. So I want things to pick back up with my Etsy shop though, because all those orders like made me so happy. So okay. So this elastic closed and finish up this skirt because we are almost done. And I kind of have to pick and choose what samples to do next. Also trying to add more bodysuits to my Etsy shop as well, but it's all a work in progress. So here it is so far. I'm just going to close up the back here. So I'm definitely planning on doing a video on the different yarns to use for the knitting machine as well. Um, let's see here. My machine tends to work best with Pound of Love yarn. It just you want the yarn to like work like butter. Because for my video, I use this Karen jumbo yarn. It was just way too thick. Even so, like even if it's a certain like weight, there's like different levels of thickness. So for the knitting machine, you need medium, like here's it for medium number 4. I think it's like DK weight or something like that. So you want it to be kind of on the thinner side, but still within that excuse me, that 4 weight yarn, I guess. Um and make sure it's not like I said, not too thick, that it's kind of soft. So yeah, Pound of Love yarn works great. I haven't tried too many different uh I haven't tried too many different brands for it. Because I have like literally a big tub of yarn underneath my desk here that I kind of like am start trying to go through and finish. Getting there slowly but surely. But yeah, I recommend the Pound of Love yarn. That works really great. I know it's intimidating in that it's a pound, but it's just if you look at the texture and kind of feel it, that's usually what works best on the machine. Um, and I'm also planning on making a video on how you maintain your machine, like how to take care of it and everything, because it is a machine, you do have to oil it, and I'll kind of go over how you oil it and maintain everything and whatnot. So, but yeah, you can try that. I mean, get a little ball that maybe, or not a little ball, get a ball that maybe is on sale or something and just try it out. Okay. Here. So yeah, these are all the name tags that I've left. So I'm starting to run low. I'll probably have to do another order maybe after I get paid for my full-time job, which brings me to my next point. I actually got a little bit of a raise, so that was exciting. Not much of one, but I was not expecting it. I was very happy. So it's like a merit raise thing, and then at the end of the year, I might get paid more. So very happy with that. Hi, Naomi. Just for finishing up some samples. So here's kind of like a fall themed skirt that I'm making. I'm going to be putting a little bow in the front. So I'm just finishing up that, and then we'll start working on prepping my 2 Etsy orders that I have. Hope you're doing well. Pre-stitch length. Just adding my name tags. Thank you. I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby, and they actually really complement each other, the colors of the fabric. So I'm very happy. It is a little smelly though. That's the only thing. Like, I don't know. Sometimes the fabrics that you get can have a little bit of a smell. I never have that issue with Joann's though. My fabrics never smell from there. So I think it just depends on where it's been stored and stuff, and the manufacturer and whatnot. But yeah, this is a 2T skirt. So I always add my name tag and my size tag. All right, so that's that. And now let me get my snaps. You can play around with the different colors. I'm thinking like cream, which I think is over here. So if you guys are just joining, I'm actually going to add my bow to the front with some plastic snaps, which it looks like I have a ton of. These are my most popular ones that I use. So I have white, cream, and hot pink. And then my extra stuff that I don't use as often, I kind of have in this bin. So that's my explanation. Let me get rid of this random Amazon thing. Okay. All right. So my hair bows are 2 layers of fabric. So I'm just going to poke a hole through one layer. Let me just make sure that it looks great. So obviously here's a pumpkin. So I want to make sure that this is the top and this is the bottom. things away. So I'm going to use 2 plastic snaps, one on each side. So here's the back. So I'm going to put one kind of like right here and one right here and make sure it's kind of even on my skirt as well. I just love creating things. It just brings me so much joy. Okay. I don't even know if I want to poke a hole. Maybe I can just poke it through with the thing here. But yeah, that works great. Okay. I have a handmade press that I'm going to use for this. All right. So there is one snap added. And as you can see, here's the back. Here's the front. So I did not poke it through the front at all. So it's completely hidden. And then I'll just do the same on the other side. I just love this touch. I think it just makes it that more unique. Okay. Find a good place. Gonna poke my hole. There. Grab my snap. Now for my skirt, I'm actually going to add some stabilizer to it because otherwise the fabric could fray. But since this is actually 2 layers of fabric, I'm not concerned about this happening. Okay. So there's my snaps on the one side. Now I'm going to put this away for now. Put my tags up there. I'm going to grab my iron. Get that heating up. And then I have these strips of stabilizer. I use SF101, also known as Shape Flex stabilizer. I just cut them out into 1-inch strips for my dresses. Sorry, I'm just checking my email real quick. Okay, so that's heated up. Where should I put you guys? Maybe up here? It could be a fun angle. Ooh, look at that. Well, that's a nice angle. Then you can kind of see everything. Then you can kind of see a little bit. Okay, that's fine. All right, so then I'm going to kind of put it in the front. I'm gonna cut out a good size strip, probably about 3 inches, I would say. Put it in the front. I'll show you momentarily where I put it. And then if you had a mini heat press, this would be where it would be helpful to have one, but mine broke, unfortunately. It does not, well, it didn't break, it just kind of crapped out on me, which it happens sometimes. All right. That is all pressed. So now we have the extra stabilization in the front. Okay. So I'm going to unplug my iron. Ugh. All right. Grab my snaps again. I'll actually need to go to my snap press, but first I need to make my markings for where exactly I want these snaps to go. So I'm just going to use my purple pen here. It's a erasable marker. Of course, it exploded like my other one did. So I'll probably put that about there. There. Oop, and there. Okay. I'm going to poke my holes. Again, perfectly through the stabilizer. Grab my snaps and pull up my press and we can press them together. Need to order more white snaps. I'm running dangerously low. Probably have about, well, 5 left. Okay. I'm going to put these there. Put that there. Grab my press. Usually put my presses below my, or underneath my desk here. And snap them, press them into place. And I know I'm near my heat press, but it's not even, didn't even turn it on today, so it shouldn't be burned. All right, and then the last one. And then that'll be that, and then we can go to my sewing or my cutting area and cut out my orders. Then while the samples are stitching out, I can start stitching out the skirts. So then all I do, snap it into place. Snap. And I always make sure that it snaps properly. So 1, 2, 3. I always triple check it just to make sure that it's snapped properly. And then I'll do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3. So there it is. There is our skirt all perfectly made. It looks awesome. A little, probably should have centered it with the side seams here, but it's fine. I think it's super cute either way. So kind of, there's a close-up of it. So this bow matches the middle layer here. So that's that. That one's all done. Put these up here. Put my snaps away. Okay. Let me grab my fabric and my orders, which is out there. All right, so if you guys get motion sickness, just close your eyes because I'm going to move you momentarily. Hi, Julianne. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now we're going to move and get cutting. Both orders are for 5 tees, so okay. I'll put you right here. facing? There you go. I have stuff all over the place here. Always do. I just don't like to clean. Grab my trash can. Got my knitting machine down here too. Okay. There's my fabric. Making my good old candy themed birthday outfits. Okay. Let me put away the 2T size. There. Need to take my trash out. I'll do that probably after this live. So I'm not super sure how long I'll go live today, but you know, I usually do my weekly live, so I thought I'd come on here again. Yeah, this is my attempt at my knit headband here. So the fabric was just way too thick. The thread was just way too thick for me, but it was turning out nice, but it just took way too much effort to like crank the knitting machine. So as you'll see in this video, I eventually change my thread or my yarn. Geez. All right, so 2 5Ts for today's orders. Let me get the size 5 skort. Got a new rotary cutter, which I'm very pleased with. It's actually lasting longer than my other one. Let's see. I need you. There you go. Okay. So this is a brand new bolt, so that's fun. Love this fabric. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'll undo that for now. I usually like to have it flipped this way, so. All right. So we'll do the ruffles first. So since we're doing 2, I need to cut out 6 ruffles. Go tuck you in there. And we'll just kind of roll with it. Yeah, the rotary cutter that I used to use was a big one from Joann's. And then this one is actually a bit cheaper and it lasts longer. So. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, you need some of those knit. Yeah, so tutorial is coming soon, either today or tomorrow, depending on how things go today. I mean, it's 3 o'clock today. So goal today is finish my samples, get my orders done. Worst case scenario is I'll have to edit the video while I'm at work. I don't think it'll let me upload it while I'm at work. Like during lunch, of course, you know, I usually take my lunch breaks and things are kind of quieting down now. So, which actually I think I'm full of appointments for tomorrow. And then after that, things are going to be smooth sailing. But they're very easy to make, which you will see in my video. Probably takes about maybe 15 minutes to make one, if even that long. I just hope I start getting some sales for my fall Halloween stuff. Because I think I uploaded things a little too late. I'm planning on getting on top of it for Christmas. I got my Christmas colored shirts and everything, so I just have to make dresses and stuff. And then at the end of me cutting, I'll show you what is to come for a future video as well. It may or may not involve sewing. There's one. Y'all know how I love me some sewing. Oh, and then I lost my star seller status too, because I got a 2-star review and a 3-star review. My 2-star review was just a customer that just was not happy with anything. Like, so I get my shirts from AJ Blanks. True to size, I always include my measurements for my skirts and for my shirts. So it was a back to school outfit and she hated it. She said the shirt was too long or something like that. The skirt was way too thin, which you guys have seen my skirts are literally like 4 layers of fabric, it's just so layered. So I'm like, if you just say you don't like it, you know what I mean? Like, and then she emailed me, so she messaged me like, oh, instead of leaving a negative review, I thought we could work this out between ourselves. I was like, okay, sure. And, I explained to her that I usually don't accept returns on clothing, but, as long as it hasn't clearly been worn or used, then I'll accept it if she sends it back to me. So she sent it back to me and everything was fine. Like, she didn't complain. And then she left me a 2-star review saying that I was kind of snarky in my comment. And then she bashed the complete outfit overall again. And like, she was just saying all this stuff. I'm like, I thought we worked this out amongst ourselves. Like, that was the purpose of you messaging me, was to work it out amongst yourselves. Because she said herself, like, instead of leaving a negative review, I thought we could work this out together. And I thought we did. Like, I explained to her my shop policies, that I assure her, like, I don't send out items that are damaged or look like they're messed up in any way. And, I included in the review, like, the response to her review, that, because I didn't want to message her and risk her dropping her review, like, even lower. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to respond to this review, lock it into place, sound all, professional, and like, I'm sorry you weren't pleased with your outfit and everything. Customer service is important to me. Sorry if I seem snarky in my comment. I was just simply explaining our shop policies, like, because that's literally all I was doing. And I was just letting her know, like, I'm sorry you said all this stuff is wrong, but like, I've never encountered this issue with anyone before. So I was just letting her know that, I've never had that problem before. And I don't think I was being snarky, like, well, nobody said this before, so you're wrong. I was just like, I'm unfortunate to hear that. And when she sent it back, it looked completely fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. So I'm like, just say you don't like it. Like, don't completely bash it and bash my work. And she was saying it wasn't worth $60 or whatever. And I don't know. The more orders that I'm getting, the more that I'm realizing I can't please everyone, right? So I'm just that's kind of where I'm at now. Because I was getting lots of back to school orders. Finally hit 50. I think I'm at 52 reviews now on my Etsy shop, which is amazing. Now I'm like freaking out every time I get a review. I'm like, oh God, please don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. And luckily most of the time it's completely fine. And then my 3-star review was somebody purchased a dress for me and there was like a little pleat on the front, which was not that noticeable, but I'm like, okay, I'll fix it. So I told her I can either make her a new one or she can send that original one back to me. Like, I was completely fine about it. And she was so nice about it. Like, oh yeah, I'll send it back. And it seems like it's a quick fix. And I was like, oh yeah, it is. And then I haven't heard from her and it's been a few days. So I might check in and just see how things are going. Cause she left a negative, like kind of like a not very nice review, but it's apparently for her grandchild for their birthday. So I'm like, okay. So that 3-star review is what made me lose my star seller status, unfortunately. And even though I got 2 5-star reviews the other day, it's not bumping up my because I think to get star seller, you have to be at least a 4.8 average or whatever for the past, 90 days or something like that. And mine's at 4.6. So if you didn't know, I suck as a seller, but what can you do? Couple of people leave me a bad review with that explanation. Honestly, a lot of customers don't even read these reviews. Yeah, I'm realizing that. Like, especially so for the 2-star review that person messaged me and, was like, instead of leaving a negative review and whatever, and then she completely bashed the outfit and said that it wasn't worth $60. I think I have like 4 or 5 other 5-star reviews for that specific item. So I'm not that concerned about it. Yeah. It happens. Well, I just think you're risking that stuff happening anyways when you open an Etsy shop. Like, just understanding that you're not going to please everyone and doing whatever you can to make sure people are happy. Like, part of the reason why I messaged that woman that left the 3-star review for the dress is because I felt bad, and also because I know that they can change their review. So, but once you respond to a review, it's locked into place. They can't change it. So I'm like, okay, let me message this woman, see what we can do. And takes about 15 good reviews to get 4.8. Yeah. Etsy is just honestly so unrealistic about it. I think a 4.5 would be fine for the minimum. Like 4.5 stars is pretty good. Like, what's wrong with that? So not that I don't really care about the star seller thing, but I had it for 2 months and I kind of wanted to keep it going. And then I got the 2-star and the 5-star, or the 2-star and the 3-star. I'm like, oh, you just can't win sometimes, even if you really try your best, you make a lot of sales. I still get 5-star reviews consistently. Maybe like once a week I get a 5-star review. So you just can't please everyone. It's just part of the game. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me either, honestly. Like, even when I'm purchasing through Etsy, like, if I like something, I'm going to get it regardless if you have the star seller badge or not. Like, I don't really care about that. Nobody has left me a video review, thank God. No. They might not even know about that. Like, are they advertising that to, like, customers that purchase things? Yeah, so I don't know. Nobody's left me a video review yet. My shop is pretty small. I mean, I think I have like my sales, I think I have like 246, I want to say, which I'm very happy with, especially for making children's clothing. I'm very happy with, but then I have 52 5-star, or not 5-star reviews, but 52 reviews because I have a couple that aren't. I think I have a 2-star, a 3-star, and a 4-star. Maybe a couple 4 stars, but for the most part, they're all 5. But this is why I want to do more craft shows to kind of get the word out about my business that way and drive more people to my website. Because otherwise, if I completely rely on Etsy, they take a good chunk out of your revenue that you make. So I'm like, yeah, I don't either, Naomi. It just is kind of like, if I like it, I'll get it. And like, I don't really look at the reviews either for the most part, as long as they're like around, like, if it looks like they have 5 stars or 4.5, then I'll purchase from the shop. Like, and it doesn't deter me too if they don't have many sales either, because I was there, I started out with 0 sales, so I completely get that. 3, 4, 5. All right, one more of the ruffles. But yeah, I've seen stuff about like, oh, leave a 5-star or leave a review for so and so. Like, I've seen those, but I haven't seen anything promoting leaving the video reviews. So I don't know. Like I said, you can't please everyone. But I think Etsy is a lot of fun though, because I don't even have to put much effort into it. And, I usually get some sales, especially for back to school, as long as you have like really nice, high quality pictures. And the more reviews that you have, the better chances you are of getting the sales. So, because like I said, right now I only have 52 reviews, but I feel like that's a decent enough chunk to start getting more consistent sales. Okay, I think that was it. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfecto. I'll start cutting out my yolks, which I think is a very strange word. Have any of you gotten any video reviews from people yet or no? Because I don't know how well advertising that Etsy is. They might just be kind of hesitant about advertising it in case there's issues with it. And then even if, Etsy sellers are kind of like pushing back on it, Yeah, it really does. I mean, what is it? You need like, what is it, 98%? Is it, I think isn't it like 98 or 96% or something for message responses and then 98 for shipping? Like all this unrealistic stuff. I'm like, who cares? I think 90% is sufficient. Like 9 out of 10 times they ship on time. I think that's pretty good. Like that should qualify you for the star seller badge. But like I said, I don't think it really affects people in their sales all that much. Like I just think it's kind of fun to see on your shop, like, oh, I'm a star seller for this month. But I don't know. It just, and then another thing is too, is like if you don't have like the rave reviews badge, it's like, oh, well, people have been leaving them nasty reviews. So, but again, I don't really look at that stuff. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. Hi, Sharon and Heidi and everybody and whoever is joining today. Getting a good crowd here. Look at us, 21 people. If you're just joining, I would highly appreciate a thumbs up. I'm just cutting out some borders. I'm going to start embroidering and working on some samples today just because I need to get on this fall and Halloween stuff. All right, 1 hour in. We're doing good, people. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been feeling very productive yet lately either, so I don't blame you guys. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to do stuff. Especially, like I said, since my life has just finally started to slow down, I'm kind of slowing down with it, you know what I mean? So, and I'm trying to get out and meet more people as well. So, just lose weight, have my business grow, doing well with my job, which I am doing well in. And it's just hard to maintain everything. Sometimes you just have to take that break and like slow down and recharge. Oh, really? Yeah, how are you all doing with Halloween and fall stuff? Are you guys getting any orders? Because I just started posting Halloween. I'm getting, um, let me finish cutting this out and I'll show you what I made for my Etsy shop that is starting to get some look-sees. So I have a little bit more to cut and then I can show you. Which I love how this turned out. I'm planning on maybe making a video for it. So Thank you. I made this in my last video, I guess, for the screen print transfer. So super easy to make. It's very fun, especially for Halloween. Yeah, Halloween is big here too. I love Halloween. I just love fall and Halloween, and I don't know. I just love it. I don't know what it is. I can't even really explain it. It just is, it's a vibe. Yeah, I haven't even gotten in. So I have some like shirts and stuff that I have um uploaded from last year. The only thing I've sold for Halloween is a little pumpkin baby gown that's like it's embroidered, says little pumpkin on it. So um that's the only thing that I sold for Halloween, and that was back maybe in July. Oh, it isn't very big? Okay. Yeah. I feel like Christmas is a massive, massive thing. I was surprised back to school did so well. Like I was just shocked, you know? And it was getting a bunch of 5-star reviews. And we all know I got those 2, 3-star reviews, and that kind of destroyed my star seller status, but I'll get back there. I'll get there. I'm just glad that I finally hit 50 reviews, because it took me a long time to get to that. But lately I've been getting more and more reviews. So that makes me happy. Yeah, I'm trying to get more into like costume making and stuff, because I think that's a lot of fun. So I'll show you the item that I made that is costume themed, which I'm planning on making a video for, which after I cut all this stuff out, I'll show you exactly what. Oh, I should have brought my sleeves with me. Didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Because I heard that you can't sell pajamas on Etsy anymore. Like they're taking down people's listings. So probably stay away from that. I think it's just like regulations and stuff. I don't really know. I'm a part of a few different Facebook groups, and people were kind of complaining about it. So, because I think like maybe like a suffocation risk or something like that going on. I think that kind of made it not a category that people could sell anymore. Which I don't really have any pajamas. I had like leggings and stuff, so I'm okay. You know, that didn't affect me at all. But for people that's mainly what they sell for Christmas, you know, it's a big bummer. All right, now cut out the yolks, and then we can probably grab the sleeves so I can just put them in, and then I'll show you what I've been working on. Because I've been busy. Just haven't been filming much. I've been busy, but I haven't been busy at the same time. Hopefully you like the sound. Yeah, it is all about the fabric. It really is. And I've been getting into more purchasing from different Etsy shops that sell fabric. PJ fabric needs to be flame resistant. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about it. I've just been hearing squawking on Etsy about it, or Facebook. But people are complaining that Etsy's been taking down their listings. So I'm like, oh, well, that ain't good. But I'm planning on making some really cute Christmas themed dresses and outfits. I really want to get into making more boy stuff, but I really only really sell girl stuff, even when I have the same amount of, even if I have the same amount of, completely lost my train of thought. All right. Probably need to order 2 more bolts soon. Probably wait a bit though, because my sales are slowing down. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. So like even for like Easter and stuff, I would put up the same amount of girls and boys stuff, and then the girls stuff would sell like 9 times out of 10 compared to the boys. So that's kind of why I'm like, maybe not so focus so much on the girl stuff or the boy stuff and just focus on the girl stuff, because girl stuff is fun and it's cute. All right, put these all back. And I'll show you what I've been working on, what I made, kind of explain what I'm planning on doing. Okay. All right, let me show you. So this is what I've been making. Let me get this out of the way. So this is what I made. It's like a scarecrow costume. The colors, let me see, the colors are kind of like dull over there. So here are the, like, you can't really see the colors that well, but it's more bright, more of an orangey, bright orange. So this is a long sleeved ruffle dress. It has ruffles in the front. It has the scarecrow in the front. It has an open back with some snaps. Again, there's ruffles there. It has some straps up here. So I think it's a really cute, like, peasant dress almost. So I have this one up on my Etsy shop. You can see I had to purchase a ruffle foot. So it has, you know, the ruffles there and the ruffles there. So it was quite the beast to make for the first time. Thank you. I really enjoyed making this. I got this fabric actually from an Etsy shop. Let me see. I feel like it's like called fleece your cotton or something like that. Let me see on your orders, because I ordered 8 more yards of that. Yeah, your fleece, your cotton. Probably put this. Oh, it's 10% off. So they sell it for $7.99 a yard. I'll include it in the link in the description. So orange. So it's very affordable. Let me get rid of your purchases. Oh, you think I should? I have it for 65. Probably should charge it more. Like, so it has like elastic in here, and it's kind of like hidden. So like there's certain stitches to tack it down. Requires a lot of fabric, and it took a long time to make. I probably should charge more for it, to be honest with you. But people are starting to look at this. And I'm actually planning on doing a sew along. So how it will work is that uh, probably in my community tab, I'll post a link to the pattern that I purchased it from. I did purchase it from Etsy. Majority of stuff that I buy nowadays is from Etsy, unless, except my fabric for the most part I get from Joann's. Usually second is Hobby Lobby, and then Etsy is third. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. I posted it on my Etsy. It's starting to get some views. And I'm planning on making like a witch themed costume. So let me show you the fabric for that. I'm going to do it in the same pattern and everything. But yeah, your fleece, your cotton is a really great place to buy fabric. Like I said, I bought all my fabric. It's 7.99. So I'm planning on making a really cute like witch costume with this in the same pattern. So it's not going to, of course, have the scarecrow on the front, but it's going to be in this pattern, not like the fabric, but the sewing pattern. So it's going to be out of this pattern again, but in this fabric. So I think it'd be a really cute witch costume. I have some orange polka dot and some purple polka dot fabric that I'm thinking of doing for the ruffles, just to kind of make it pop and look really cute. So like I said, that is a future video, a future sew along. But as you can see, it is quite the beast to make. So it'll be a three-part video series. Um, Maybe tonight I might post the pattern, so you guys can kind of look into it beforehand, print up the pattern, and then we can kind of slowly work through it together. But yeah, this fabric again is also from Your Fleece, Your Cotton. 7.99, which is amazing. So, and vacuum seal with food Naomi, that was so random. Unfortunately, I don't like avocado, so that's not super helpful for me, but hopefully it's helpful for other people. Thanks for the tip though. So yeah, so this is a future video. Planning on posting that headband tutorial today or tomorrow, getting that done. And then I'll post in the community tab the pattern for sewing pattern for this dress, which is so cute. I think it's absolutely adorable. This is actually a 3-year size. But I wanted to think about like winter, kind of colder stuff that people can wear, but a child could easily just put on a pair of leggings underneath this and go, you know what I mean? So, but once I saw this fabric, I immediately thought of scarecrow and I knew I had to have it. So, um, but I got a couple of different fabrics from there, and it's really great quality. I mean, it doesn't smell like anything, so that's a plus. Um, but yeah, so that's the goal is next couple days, next day or two, um, post my knitting machine video. Gonna get my Racoma figured out. I'll let you know in the community, or I'll post like a status update or whatever it's called for YouTube to let you guys know. And I've also been thinking of creating like a Facebook page for us. So we can all kind of like share our creations and any advice or tips, or just look if you're looking for a specific type of fabric or something, or if you want some us to check out a sewing pattern or something like that. So that is in the works. I'm still trying to figure out the name and everything, but once I figure out a name, I'll probably make like a short or something letting you guys know that, the Facebook page is all ready to go, and um stuff like that. So that's kind of the goal. But yeah, so to, lots of things I want to do today and tomorrow and everything. So this is a future sew along. Um, I think this is going to be adorable for like, gosh, I'm like losing my train of thought constantly right now. But this is a really cute idea for like a witch costume, and they can just put it on, and it's not like a spooky thing. Like I didn't want to choose fabric that was like too spooky looking. So I thought this was absolutely adorable. I'm very happy with it. It's like a nice bright orange, and I'll probably do the ruffles and like a purple polka dot that you can kind of get from Joanne. So the first part will be me cutting out the fabric with you guys, because it's kind of confusing how you cut out the fabric, because you have to kind of follow the grain line and everything, and kind of you have to be kind of strategic with how you cut out the fabric, because I think it requires at least probably like about 3 yards of fabric, I would say, or even for the smaller sizes. So um oh, that's interesting. Thanks, Naomi. Yeah, I want to make like Christmas dresses out of this. I mean, isn't it just it's so freaking cute. I love it. I've never made anything this complicated, and I just took my time to figure it out. Had to use my seam ripper a couple times, and I actually used my embroidery thread for my sewing thread, so that kind of worked out really well. I use it for my bobbin and my top thread, so worked out perfectly fine. Because otherwise I didn't have any orange like regular sewing thread. So yeah, so part one will be me cutting out the fabric. Part two will be me working on the top of this dress. So everything from here up. So the sleeves and the bodice and the back, all of that will be one part as well. And then the last part will be adding the tiered parts because there's like 6 pieces of fabric you have to cut out for this. So but you will need a ruffle foot for it. So if you don't have a ruffle foot, maybe start looking into them now. I have the Juki TL 2010Q sewing machine, and I got my gather. It's either called a gathering foot or a shearing foot or something like that, something to gather your their fabric pretty much. And I got mine from Ken's Sewing Center. I believe it was around like $20, so it was very reasonably priced. Yeah, so if you have a gathering foot and just a regular sewing foot, that's all you really need for this machine. Um, and you'll also need a serger as well, just to serge up the raw edges. So if you have all that, then you'll be good to go to make this pattern. But I had so much fun making it. Like, it is just so cute. I'll probably will go up in price for it, to be completely honest with you, because I've never made anything this complicated, so I don't know how to price it. So, but probably will add a little bit more cost just because of the embroidery part. Um, which I think I got this like from Alphalicious applique or something like that. And it just kind of like a simple like zigzag stitch design worked out super well. So very pleased with that. But anyways, so that's that. So stay tuned for all that. Yeah, what I do is like I hold the fabric in the back to kind of make it gather that way, I guess, because otherwise it doesn't really gather that much. Um, but yeah, but it's usually 2 layers that you would gather it together. But like I said, I'll kind of explain all that in my future video, but it's like a big stack of like instructions that I had to go through. So I'm like, ooh, but I took my time. I did have some extra fabric that unfortunately I spilled honey on because I had toast with honey, and then the toast just completely plopped onto the remaining fabric, and then I'm always into these predicaments, I swear. So, but I got an extra 8 bolts of fabric, which I used some of that to create that dress there. So, but yeah, I got 3 yards of each, and I think you can get like a ton of yards. I think it's like 8 yards a bolt, but this is about 3 yards, and um, I use like a comic book cardboards to kind of put my fabric on there. So anyways, let me get my plastic sleeves and we can put these orders in there ready to go and then can work on some samples. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. So we got a Forever Sweet and a number 4 birthday candy shirt, which is interesting because it says one of my customers is a returning customer, but I don't see that they've purchased anything from me before. So, well, maybe I can look up their username. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, it says they're a return customer, but I don't see. So that's interesting. Okay. Have all my embroidery, both of the embroidery designs on my machine, so they're all good to go. Both 5Ts. Thank you. I feel like I have been doing what I can do, but sometimes I feel like it's not enough, but I think that everybody kind of gets that way sometimes. just putting them in their sleeves. Are you guys working on anything today? Or just hanging out with me? Hoping to go live on next Friday, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, all the ruffles. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Yeah, I'm multitasking here today too, Heidi. Oh, that's fun, Naomi. I love experimenting. I love trying new things in general. Don't have anything with sublimation or anything yet. All I really have is my Cricut, my sewing and embroidery machine, and my serger. And of course, my multi-needle now as well. All right, so we're going to head over. Close your eyes if you get motion sickness again. We're going to move now. Hopefully you can't see too much of my dirty apartment. Always feels like it's dirty. Okay. Let's see. I'll put you here for now. Put my orders in my order bin. Let me look at our designs here because I only have enough to make 2 more samples. So I want to see what we have here. Oh, that's a cute one. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Oh, that's an easy one. Okay, maybe I'll do that one. Let me pull up the design. This one is just a simple bean stitch. Also got a new embroidery font today too, so I've been playing with that. Okay, so it's a pumpkin design with the bow, and it looks like there's a little bit of a brown bit as well. So, where'd I put my skirt? There's my skirt. So try to make sure everything matches up. Sorry if you just saw my butt. Okay, so it's a bow with that. I do have that orangey fabric that could be cute. Let's see. Oh, that's nice too. How would that look? Oh. Let me grab some options here. I think this would be cute. That's nice. Where I could do. Trying to match up my colors here. I do like that though. Don't have that many colors, honestly. They're only have like maybe 6 or so of each. So I could do stripes. Now that looks too off. Could do the pumpkin in that fabric. Try trying to see my options here. So I'll show you what I'm thinking. So it is a pumpkin with a bow. So I'm debating on using this maybe for the pumpkin or this for the pumpkin. It's going to be on a white shirt. I kind of like this fabric though. Or I could use this main fabric here for the pumpkin, but it kind of already has pumpkins in it, so I'm not so sure about that. And then for the bow, I might just do like pink glitter or something like that. Or there's yellow in it too. Teal. I could do teal for the bow. And then that wouldn't really look that. Could do brown. No, brown wouldn't look good. This is my thought process here. So, because I'm trying to make the colors kind of match. I don't have any orange. This is the only kind of plaid that I have, which I do like. I mean, it could work, right? Yeah, I could use this for the pumpkin. Then I can use orange. Or I could do this pumpkin. I might do the pumpkin in this color. And let me look at the colors for the bow. Okay, got pink. Sunflowers. No. Huh. Maybe pink glitter. But there's no pink in the fabric though. I have peach. No, I should have brown. Get this out of the way. Push it back. Could do teal. There's like a polka dot teal. That could be cute. Or purple. Just too many options here, you guys. Okay, we got yellow. Ooh. Nice. I could do orange. Have fabric up here that I completely forgot about, which I desperately need to order more of. I think that's cute. We've got some options. You guys can let me know what you think. Okay. I do like that combo though. I think that's nice. I think I'll do that. Okay. Got the fabrics. Now we can start prepping. Oh, this is also fabric from Your Fleece, Your Cotton. I think it's very cute. It's jack-o'-lanterns. But I think this is a really cute boy print as well. Okay. So I got those two figured out. So I'm going to do, why am I bringing you with me here? So I'm going to do this dark kind of orangey for the bow. Need to order more of it. It's for Joann's. I'm assuming this is like their fall collection, so I'll need to cut out some of that. And then this is for the pumpkin. So I think it would look really cute with it. So let me cut out my fabrics. I'll put you guys over here. All right. So, scissors. There you are. So this is the salvaged edge, so it should go like that. Cut out a bit more. That's the fabric for the pumpkin. Now for the bow. I believe this is in the fall collection. I mean, it's orange. I would think it is. So cut out about that much. Okay. I think you're even too small for the bolt or the fabric. So I'll just put you there. All right, heat and bond, James Bond. Okay. Okay, that's cut out. And if I have any scraps, I always put it back in my scrap bin. But since I needed big pieces for this, I decided to not cut out. Or I decided to cut them out because I wouldn't have pieces that were big enough. All right. Get my iron. This design should be fairly simple. Okay. God, I'm like an old person. You're just joining. I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up, but no pressure. Okay. So wait till this heats up. Should be heated up fairly shortly here. It doesn't make too much long, or it doesn't take too long. Okay. Just going to heat and bond this real quick. Then we can go right to our machine. I think this will be really cute. I think it'll look like a good combo. There we go. Next piece. Probably next time I go to Joann's, I'll check and see if they have any more of this fabric. 99% sure I got it from Joann's. All right. Okay. All right, let's go to the machine. Close your eyes if you get motion sickness. Okay. This should be very easy to stitch. There you are. Oh, we need a bit of brown. I'll do this brown. Got my scissors. Have a couple hoops prepped. Let's see. All right, so I'll change my color to black. It says a 9-minute stitch out, so very quick. Just need a little bit for the brown. Oh. Might help if I actually threaded the needle. Which I thought I did. Excuse me, don't be rude. There you go. I can use that little part. All right, so that should be good to stitch out now. So like I said, it's a simple bean stitch design. Let me get my headphones. Hopefully it's all charged up enough. 98%, I'll take that. Okay. So cut that stem out. It's funny, I'm so used to cutting it like so close, but for the bean stitches, you kind of have to leave a little bit of space. Got all these random threads. So there is the stem. We're going to be making a pumpkin, which now it's going to do the basting stitch. Gotcha. Coffee Mom, what's your name? I might have asked you this in a previous slide, but I feel like you're kind of new to maybe me and my channel. Yeah, I had to order a bunch of shirts for, oh God, I made way too big of a piece for this. Yeah, I had to order a bunch of shirts after back to school, and then after that, my sales kind of died down. So Adriana, well, nice to meet you. Have you been on these lives before? I feel like you might have not, but maybe I'm just not that observant. Hopefully, I'll remember your name. I'll really try to because I'm absolutely terrible with names. I always get a bit nervous when I try out a new design. Yeah, so this is actually a 6-minute stitch out, but I added a name, so it's going to be 9 minutes. So very quick. Gotcha. Yeah, that's why I decided to come live today because, I thought, some people are probably not working, or I don't know if people were spending time with their families and, you know, don't really feel like going back to work, but, I still have the rest of this day to enjoy. And I've been loving sleeping in until 10 in the morning. That's been lovely. So it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks tomorrow when I have to wake up at 7:30, which isn't bad, like, at all, but I don't know. I've been enjoying sleeping in and all that stuff. I just like my sleep. I just function better. And tomorrow I'm pretty much going to be busy all day with appointments, so I think, let me double check. Cool. Hopefully I'm still connected here. Yes. All right. Let's see. 9 a.m. meeting. Appointments all in the morning, throughout the morning. And then I have appointments from 2 to 4. So I guess it's not bad. So I have a 9 o'clock meeting, 9 to 10. Student meetings from 10 to 12. And then 2 to 4 I have student appointments. So I'll have some breaks. All right, so this is about done stitching out. Oh, that's cute. I'm pleased. All right. So here it is. It's just a simple design. I still have to do the bow, but I at least cut out the pumpkin, or at least stitched out the pumpkin. Cutting's not perfect, but I'm not used to doing these designs, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much for it. And always use Heat and Bond Light when you're doing these designs because you need to bond the fabric in order for it to not fray. Because you wouldn't have to worry about that too much if you're doing simple applique designs. Probably could have left this fabric here. But that's all right. Okay. So there's that so far. I work at a college. I work with college students. I'm not a teacher, but I'm like a school counselor, basically. That's essentially what I do. I really love what I do too. It's really great. But if I had to choose my small business over my full-time job, I'm not going to say it, but I would prefer this. But like I said, I really do enjoy my job. Great benefits and everything. Yeah, so that's why I moved is for my new job. And once it hits the year mark where I was interviewing when I'm interviewing for this position, I'm just so humbled by the entire experience, like how it all fell into place. Okay. Now it's working on the bow. What do you all do? Do you guys have well, Adriana, you said you have a full-time job, right? Or a job of some sort. Yeah, I got my master's degree in higher education, and that's what I'm doing. Oh, that's good. I think it's like one part that really makes it for me is the people that I work with. Um, I love, doing the events with the different people that I work with and working with the students, and orientation was like amazing for me to see all the students moving in and giving my presentation for academic day and getting to know them. And it's just a very rewarding job. And I was kind of shocked when, so I started my job in January. So I attended and helped out with graduation. And that was shocking because the last time I went to a graduation was when I was graduating. So it was very strange to be the professional, you know what I mean? Not like a college student. So that was crazy. And next year, the students that would be graduating will be my students. So that'll be really cool to see kind of, the whole process. So I saw students coming in, freshmen, and then I'll see it out through the end, really. So very exciting. Yeah, I love working from home, but I really feel like if I didn't have my full-time job, I probably wouldn't be getting out much, which isn't healthy. So, and then I recently started so I'm a part of this thing called Meetup, which is essentially some groups that you can join. It's like a bunch of strangers kind of meet up and do stuff. And yesterday we went to Wicker Farms in Penfield, New York. That was a lot of fun. We went to the sunflower fields. We went through a corn maze. There was apple picking. It was a very fall, cute themed thing. And I didn't know anybody there. I kind of went in blind, and I met a lot of really nice people, and some of us went out for drinks afterwards, and it was just really great. So I'm very glad that I did that, and I'll definitely be doing more of that stuff. But if I didn't have my full-time job, I probably wouldn't be getting out much, which is also why I really want to get more involved with craft fairs, because I love talking about what I do, what I make, and showing people my wares, taking custom orders, just being out in the community more for people that have the same or similar interests to what I do, you know what I mean? And love talking to the vendors, love getting their perspectives on things. It's really amazing, and I'm starting to figure out what I want to do for the fall. Probably should have figured this out a while ago, but now I'm pretty certain about what I'm planning on doing. I would love to do my job full time. or my to do my business full time. I think that would be amazing. Which is why I got my Racoma is to see what happens with that and see if my business takes off. And since I work at a college, I would love to make like 20 class of 2023 apparel. That's kind of my next goal. Um, get more into making adult shirts because these screen print transfers are so freaking easy. It's a joke how easy they are. Like it takes not even 5 minutes to make it. It's maybe like 2 or 3 minutes and that's it. So it's super quick and super easy to make. So that's why I'm trying to get to making quick and easy stuff to make some more money. And so I know I mentioned to you guys previously that I closed my third Etsy shop. And I recently reopened it and rebranded it. So right now I am selling scarves for, I think I'm selling them for like $10 or something like that with free shipping, just because I want to get rid of them. Like they're literally sitting in my closet collecting dust. So I'm like, what? Like I just need to get rid of this stuff. And then I have my adult shirts on there as well. So it's MLA Custom Designs. So it's my initials and then custom designs. It's all on Etsy. So just totally changed all that up because I wanted to rebrand myself. And one thing about being a crafter is like you're never going to be into the same thing for like years and years on end. Like I always change it up. Love embroidery though. I'll never lose my, you know, love and appreciation for it. But you just change up what you want to do. Like if you're not into making kids stuff anymore, you want to do this or do that or get into sublimation. Like you're always like constantly growing and evolving, which I think is important to understand as a crafter and a small business. So yeah, I feel the same way. Like I started this channel, honestly, I think it when did it let me see when my first YouTube video was because I made this channel a while ago and then I got spooked and I didn't do anything with it. So um I want to say sometime in September. Let me see. Content 50 videos. Wow, look at me go. Okay. Yeah, my first video I published was that it? First video was October 16th. So we're coming up to the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel here. So that's exciting. But designs like this are very easy and simple to make. So that's why I want to make more of these. Bead stitches, simple appliques like this. It's the goal. Oh gosh, this is adorable. And then I do have some people that just purchase the shirts or just purchase the skirt. So whatever people want to do. I really love this combo though. I think it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. And I'll save this for scrap fabric. So here's what we got. So cute. Show you in oh, what color should I? Maybe brown. That would be cute. A brown for the name. I'll do that. I'll do a nice brown. Yeah, I was very spooked about creating I think I've had this channel for well over a year now, but it took me a while to make my first video just because I was kind of spooked. So I was concerned I would get hate and, just I don't like the haters. So I was just kind of concerned, but it all turned out really well. So I'm very happy with this channel. Trying to make it grow, doing what I can and all that stuff. Oh, it's primo. So freaking cute. Very quick stitch out too. Total of 9 minutes for this whole thing. What do you sell in your Etsy shop, Adriana? But yeah, I really created this channel just to like make friends and share what I know with people, and it's just amazing. Like the more subscribers that I get, I'm like, wow, like people actually like me and my content. So yeah, I would just say go for it. Like I rarely get any thumbs down or any hate comments at all. I don't know if it's maybe because I'm still kind of sort of a small channel. I mean, I have over 500 subscribers, so I'm not like infantile or anything like that, but it's you just kind of got to jump right into it and get into it. But what are you thinking of making for your channel? Because I do all sorts of things. That's why I call it Megan Lee's Crafts, because I do embroidery, I do sewing, I have my knitting machine with my headbands, I talk about screen print transfer, so really anything crafty. Cool. Yeah. I recommend Cricut's always a really great thing to invest in. That really worked into my favor for my back to school outfits because I only charged $20 for the shirts, which I probably should have charged more just because of the time and the effort. But I charged $20 a shirt for my back to school shirts, and those did really well. That's good. Yeah, I love talking about like tips and tricks with people, and oh gosh, you guys, it's so freaking cute. Let me cut the threads. Oh gosh. All right, this is like one of my favorites for real. Cut this jump thread and whatever. All right, close your eyes. Thank you, Sonia. Oh my gosh, it's probably super cringeworthy. So here's what we did. So I did this color is in like a darker orange and it has like little gold dots. And then this is like a plaid, which I think I got from Joann's or maybe Hobby Lobby. And then I did the name in dark brown. So it all kind of matches together. And it's going to match the skirt. Super cute. I love it. I think it turned out really cute. I'm very happy with it. All right, so let's do one more sample. So that was quick and easy to do. I'll just leave you there. Let me see what other samples I have. I love the colors too. I think it turned out really cute. I just have to find more of that orange polka dot fabric. All right, we did that one. Oh, that's a simple. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute too. I'll have to get more sample fabric tomorrow. I do have some gray, but I usually like to do my samples on white, even though I Photoshop it on. I might do that one. So let me pull up the design so I can try to. Yeah, it's a cute buffalo check design. Then I have their initial in the middle of it. I think that would be really cute because this does have some like checkeredness to it, I guess. So maybe like gray and white or gray and blue because it does have some of that stripiness to it. So we'll see. All right, so let me pull up that design. I don't have to do any appliques. So I'm very happy we're getting this done. I'll keep my bobbin. That should be fine. It usually stops where it needs to stop. Okay. So go back, cancel USB. Bring you guys over here. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. Okay. There you are. Might be at 43 minutes. Jeez. All right, here we go. Maybe, let's see. It's kind of a long time. I don't really feel like, but all the ones incorporate appliques. So I'll just do that design then. That's fine. Okay. So brown, I have brown pulled up. 43 minutes. That's a pretty long stitch out. Probably charge $30 for this one then, which I'm fine doing with if I need to. But yeah, my best advice would just say go for it. Let's go over here because it's shaking a bit. Oh, it's raining out. I didn't even. I saw rain in the forecast. I didn't even know it was raining out. That's pathetic. I have a window right here. I didn't even look out at it all. Well, I guess while that's stitching out, we can start working on the skirts, right? I mean, why not? Since they're both the same size, I might just do both at the same time. You know, why not? Get her done. All right. I might do gray and white stripes. I'll do gray for that. Trying to match up the colors the best that I can. Then we'll work on our skirts for our orders. Let me finish getting out our. Oop, gotta hide that information. Can't see that. Yeah, I got it all. Okay. So work on the skirts at the same time. Because why not? I don't do that. I usually just charge for what I feel like I would pay for something like that, you know, like this is a 43-minute stitch out, so I'm definitely going to charge more. Although it doesn't require any fabric, you know, it does require a decent amount of stitches. So this one's like 19,000 stitches on it, which is a decent amount. I mean, I think I have like 9 million, or I don't know how many, 800. I have a lot of stitches on this machine, so it depends on what you're willing to ask for. Like I would just say, like as a crafter, if you know how much time and energy you put into that shirt, that's what you should charge for it. So there's not really any right or wrong answer for that question. So I know that's not super helpful, but everybody's kind of different, I would say. Pull up my pants. Okay. stuff all over the place here. So I might stitch out this last shirt and then I might call it a day for this live just because I'm a busy woman. I'm busy. At least we're getting orders done and samples done. You know, I'm feeling pretty good about what we're getting done here today. And I might, looks like I'll have to replace some of my serger thread because I'm running kind of low, but I think I have an extra comb. Which I do have a tutorial on how I make my skirts, so I'm not going to explain exactly what I'm doing. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I make these like all the time. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I know that wasn't a super helpful answer to what you were looking for, but I think it just depends on whatever you're comfortable with. But I usually charge $26 for my kids' shirts, and then I'm charging $30 for my long sleeve shirts, like with a simple design. But if I have any short sleeved simple shirts that require a good amount of embroidery, like this one does, then I'm going to charge $30. But again, depends on what you're comfortable with. Sometimes people start kind of off low with their prices and then kind of build them up as they get more orders. And I'm not a professional at this in any way. I'm just kind of winging it like everybody else is. So I think that's really how it is as a small business, is that you're just kind of winging it the whole time and going with whatever works. But I usually like to use my serger combs until they're completely finished. Just because I like to preserve and use as much of my materials as I can. But like I said, the only reason why I'm making these two together is because they are the same exact size. Kind of hot in here. Yeah, I know some people are like, oh, I charge this amount for this amount of stitches, and I just think it depends on what you're doing. Plus, if you have to digitize it yourself, you got to incorporate that into the price. Digitizing is no joke. I've never digitized before, but I would like to get into it, but it seems very complicated, of course, depending on what design you're making. All right, done with sewing for now. That's nice, Beth. I would love to digitize. I watched a video on how to do it, and it looks not that difficult, but maybe because I haven't attempted it myself. Oh, I forgot I have this fat one. That's over there. Okay. Still stitching over there. turn my light on. Just serging my raw edges here. For the shorts. Just gotta make it like December. Yeah, I would love to make this my full-time my job, but it's kind of risky. I would be scared, like, well, what if people don't want to buy from me anymore? Then what will happen, you know? That's why I want to do different things for my practice. That way people know that they can come to me for anything. Right now, doing the sewing buttons. Probably once I'm done with this, I will change out that thread because it's kind of. Sides together. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I know that it's kind of loud with the serger right here. Right sides together. Last 3 ruffles. Still going over there, huh? Looks like it's finishing up that step. I'll finish this up first before I go over there. You're done. change the threads. All right, so done serging for now. Come by you guys. Yeah, I watched this woman use Embroidery's Essentials and digitized a sailboat, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look that bad, and haven't done anything with it. So if I do start digitizing, I'll have to rewatch that video because I would love to make designs just like for myself in my shop, and I just think it would be fun. Gosh, are you done yet? No. Oh my Lord. This is why I'm going to charge $30 for this shirt because it's, oh, there you go. All right, let me finish trimming up these threads and we'll change the color for that. But this is also a great design that I could literally just throw up on my Ricoma and not have to do anything with. Of course, I would have to make sure I have a full bobbin though first, just because it involves a lot of stitches. Where am I? There I am. Yeah, I'll probably stitch out the shirts after this live. Oh, about to throw that in the trash. That would not have been good. I would not have been happy with myself if I did that, even though it's just like, it's not even like food or anything. It's just paper from Heat and Bond. Oh, why did I throw you out? You're good to use still. That's why, a good thing why I checked the trash. See, I was about to throw that out too. I just saw some fabric that I can reuse, so glad that I caught that. Throwing my shorts onto the sewing area because we are going to sew the shorts together. Well, I'm used to throwing stuff over here. I think that's why it looks like I'm about to throw it in the trash can. If you just joined this live, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Okay, let's go over here, change our color. So I think I'll do aqua or like a teal. I think this teal would be pretty. Yeah. Yep, perfect. There you go. All right, back to the sewing machine. Turn it inside out. inside, right sides together. Clip it. That's why I love doing me some good old batch sewing. Put these together. Two to the side, do the same for the other one. Right side inside, right sides together. Oh, bobbin is almost empty. Let me finish pinning this. Then I will go and change my bobbin out because it was looking kind of low before we started. That's why I love my single needle, because it will stop before it completely runs out of bobbin, unlike my Ricoma where it doesn't tell you. It'll just say like thread break or something like that. All right. Two more over here. Starting to get hungry as well. I always think I'm going to do a long live and then it just never happens. I mean, 2.5 hours is pretty good. I'm pleased with that. If we can get to 3, that would be ideal. All right, so I have that pin. I'm going to go change my bobbin. Oh, this is going to be cute. All right, so bring you up. Okay. Take out the bobbin. Put a new one in. I have a big old case full of bobbins here. They are, of course, I don't have any labels on this. They are plastic size A 60S 90 weight bobbins. They're 144 pieces. So this is what I use for my single needle machine. And I use different bobbins for my multi-needle once I get it working. Okay. Okay. All right. Back in business. Oh, that's cool. I would love to do crochet tutorials as well. Haven't crocheted in a long time. All right, that's done. Do my next one. wait, I can put you over here. That's right. I forget this secret spot. Which I'll have to move you in a bit, but at least you can see me sewing up close and personal. Let me know if you guys have any questions or you want to talk about anything. I would love to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I usually don't have this many people, so that's exciting. All right. I'm going to put you back over here. Let me get serger thread. Change that out. Need to get more from Joanne, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, no problem, Naomi. Good luck. I'll have to check out your video whenever you upload it. So hopefully you have had success with that. Yeah, this one here is the one I'm replacing. Oh, look. It like completely detached, so that works. That was done. And then all my other ones are pretty good, so. Hole. Through the thing. Tie it off. But yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. I got some cider donuts, or yeah, I guess cider donuts. I might have some of those, but I should also save some for my snack for work. Good to go. Now we can continue to search. Oh God, I thought I didn't sew that color, but I'm good. If you don't have any heart attack when you're doing your crafts and you're doing something wrong. All right, turn it out. They're little shorts, and then we have to serge the bottom edges. Get rid of all those threads. Don't need those here. Trim. It's done. The other side. You just gotta do it like an assembly line. Keep it moving. pair of shorts is ready for the next step, so I'll just put it by my sewing machine. I was very confused first. Search that edge that we just sewed. I have to see if Joann's is having any sales on Serger. Or no, I'll order something like that and let you guys know how it turns out. Okay. Turn the shorts right side out. Search the bottom cuffs. I'm sweating. Let me go see what the temperature's at. It's actually turned it off. Set my toe first. What am I doing? Over here. Forgot what I was doing. Serging away. So all I do is serge, sew, embroider. All right, ready for a color change. Second pair of shorts are ready for the next step. Okay, what color should I do for that? Oh, it looks like it did it in the same color, so I'll do that. Right? Yes. Okay. So now, gotta serge all of these ruffles. Crank them out. One. I'll be with you guys momentarily. I just want to finish this serging part. before. I do not do this full time. I have a full time, I guess, regular job. I work at a college. So I do that full time and then I do this part time. I would love to make this my full time job, but I do enjoy my regular full time job as well. So whatever the cards deal me, I'm ready to go with it. So I'm very happy with my business and kind of where things are going. Hoping to get some Halloween orders here and shortly. But welcome. I don't know if I've seen you on my channel before. Always glad to have some newcomers here. Just working today because obviously it's Labor Day, so don't have to go into work, which is lovely. So just spend more time doing my crafts, catching up on orders. I'm gonna play with my remote today because it's having some issues. So just trying to learn whatever I can, work on some Halloween samples. Because that's what we're stitching out right now on the machine is a Halloween or is a fall shirt sample. All right, let me do this last one, then I'll change the thread color on the design. Okay. All right, all done with the serging for now. I'm going to turn this off. Conserve the power. Okay, it's going to do a color change. Thank you. I appreciate the encouraging words. What's your name, if you don't mind sharing? I've been on Etsy since 2017. I joined January 2017. I started out with my knitting and crochet shop, which I really only knit now. So I started out 2017, January. I remember because that's the year that I graduated college. So it was kind of something to do fun on the side. And since then, I have two other Etsy shops, including that original one. Just kind of relaunched one of them. Not like relaunched, I just like changed a few things and kind of deleted items that I don't really want to make or sell anymore. So, but yeah, 2017. So it's been quite the ride. So let me go. Oh, let me see the color change. That's right. All right, the beads. Let me see my fabric. Maybe gold. Gold would be cool. Then I can do orange for the bow. Yeah. So gold right here. Yeah, I would love to do this full time. I hope that I can get there one day and starting to see encouraging things, which always makes one feel good. So we'll see what the future holds. Not ruling anything out at this point. Gosh, so many color changes. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Devin. I appreciate you coming along. Yeah, I've been on here a long time with Etsy. I started my YouTube. My first video was October 16th, so we're actually coming up to my YouTube anniversary, I guess, which is crazy. So I'm just going to put you guys here. I really love what I do. I'm very happy with what I do. All right, so I got this big old pile of all this fabric, so I gotta just start going through it. So I'm going to sew the raw edges that we serged. Yeah, stitch length of 4. And then I just kind of go around in a circle and finger press it as I go. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as that raw edge is tacked down and is not going anywhere. My lamp's shaking even though this machine barely does anything. So I usually serge the raw edge for all 6 ruffles because I'm doing 2 squirts at the same time. So if you see here, there is a raw edge that we serged. I just stitched it down so you won't even see it. So I'm going to put it in my done pile. Thank you. This is usually how it is. It's just some trial and error, seeing what works. And I usually just create items based off of what people are liking for my shop and kind of like recreating them to be something, even more unique and, you know, going with the taste of my customers. But I think it's so cool, everybody's different creative processes and how they have their rooms organized, how they do things. Like, I'm not standing watch. I hate when my watch tells me to stand. It's just kind of annoying. But yeah, this candy outfit is for sure my best seller. And also, I have these big thread cones. They're Gutermann thread. That's what I use for my thread anyways. I got them from Waywack. I highly recommend it. They're really good. Um, they're really good. They last a long time. Like, I've been using this one for a while and it looks like I have barely even used it. Um, I honestly just try to think out of the box and what people sell, like what's doing well for them. Like if there's certain themes that people are selling well, like birthday is a really popular theme. So I try to think to myself, okay, what can I make for birthdays that's a little bit different? And that's kind of how I found my squirts. And even my embroidery designs, I usually tweak them to be a little bit different. So, for example, my Too Sweet and my Forever Sweet birthday outfits, they're cupcake themed. And the embroidery design that I purchased is actually has a donut for um, the O. So I got rid of the donut and I put in a cupcake from another embroidery design that I found. And I kind of created my own theme because people like cupcakes and somebody wanted a birthday outfit for like a rainbow unicorn cupcake birthday party. So like, it's pretty universal, the things that you can make with it. So I just try to really think outside of the box and think of items that people would find, unique or interesting. So that's probably my biggest tip. Wouldn't copy people. I don't think that's very nice to copy people, and just kind of try again, really think outside of the box and think about items that people would find, interesting or kind of quirky or something different. I think that's kind of how my shop's been doing well, is just because of stuff like that. That's a shorts. I love the sound of my sewing machine. It's just so quiet and peaceful. Oh, and here's the ruffled foot that I got as well. If you are just joining, I mentioned how I'm going to be doing a sew along that's going to require a ruffled foot or a gathering foot. So that's kind of what it looks like for me. And there's kind of Yeah, absolutely. Let me get it. So here's my mannequin. Ooh. So here's the skirt. It has 3 layers to it, and the first the top layer and the bottom layer in purple polka dot, and then these are kind of like in a really cute um, spider web design, and then it has a detachable bow on the front. So if somebody wanted to wash this, they can just take it off and wash it, and they don't have to worry about damaging the bow at all. So and then I'm going to add an option as well for people to purchase another bow, like in either this purple fabric or the spider web fabric. Thank you. And then they can match it with, of course, my shirts are always usually embroidered or some sort of design on the front, but this is the shirt, long sleeve shirt that they can purchase as well. Since the shirt is more expensive than my typical blanks, I am charging $30 a shirt. And it also has ruffles on the bottom of the shirt. But I tucked it away because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see kind of the skirt. So this is kind of that. And then I can show you the skirt that we made together as well. Which is it here? There it is. So here's a skirt that we made today. So this is like kind of a fall Thanksgiving themed. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. So I got both of these fabrics from Hobby Lobby. Um, here's the main design is it has like plaid and different pumpkins on it. And then this one in the middle is just strictly pumpkins, but all the colors really go together. So I kind of made it that way. And just so it wouldn't be too overwhelming, I did this top design, this top fabric in the plaid fabric as well. And then I added the design with the pumpkins on it. So absolutely. Let me know if you ever want to see any of my stuff. I'm more than happy to show you guys. Okay. So it looks like we're ready for a color change, which looks like it's going to be in green. I might do my mossy green. I love creating stuff. It just makes me so happy. I love making stuff, sharing it with you guys. And I do have a tutorial on how you can make the skirts as well, in case you're curious. All I did for those different layers is I just kind of mixed and matched the fabric so it can kind of all match and go together. So we're sewing the third ruffle. I don't know how much longer I can be live though, because my stomach is eating itself. So I might just eat a bagel or something for dinner and come back in here and keep working. Maybe watch a little bit of The Bachelor. Who knows? Okay. Trim all this. On number 4. So I'm starting to increase the price of my skirts just because they're very involved. So right now that spiderweb skirt, I'm charging $38, which I think is very reasonable just because it takes more time. You obviously different types of fabric. And of course it has that little bow in the front. So including the plastic snaps. So it overall requires more effort and more materials. like I said, you just got to think outside of the box, pick out fabrics that kind of go together, see if they go together. That's kind of my biggest tip is you just kind of got to wing it sometimes. Sometimes it's a disaster. Other times it might be a beautiful disaster. You don't know. So that's why I usually get a bunch of different types of fabrics and I try to mix and match, wherever I can. And that spider web fabric, I wasn't even thinking of using that for that particular project. I only got a yard of that actually because I was only planning on using it for appliques. And then when I was thinking about what I wanted to make, I'm like, that would be a cute idea is to combine those fabrics. So that's what I did. And that's kind of how it worked out for my fall themed sport as well, as the fabrics just kind of work together. Yeah, I never thought that these two sweet, forever sweet birthday outfits would do as well as they have, but they surprised me. So you really got to think outside of the box. And I know unicorn birthdays have been a big thing, but I haven't sold anything for my unicorns, but I'm selling these like crazy. So Etsy just can be unpredictable like that and what people are looking for. So you just kind of got to roll with it. I know Etsy has their trend report that they release fairly frequently, especially when it comes to seasonal stuff. So I recommend that you guys look into that and kind of see what Etsy is saying is going to be popular. But sometimes you just got to put yourself out there and see what happens. Where's oh, okay, just ran out of bobbins, so that's okay. But sometimes you just got to wing it and see what works. Have some wound up here. And if you're curious, I have the Juki TL 2010Q. Yes, I do change the price with my different sizes, except for that Halloween one. I'm going to kind of keep it just at $38, regardless of the size. Um, it is only slight. With each size that you go up, you kind of like use the same amount of fabric for the most part, but so that's why I'm not changing the prices for the different sizes, but my birthday outfits I do charge for the different sizes. So I might reevaluate all that, but it just kind of takes a lot of time and effort for the different size options for my birthday out or my so for my well, I guess I could do it though. I don't know, maybe I'm making it more difficult for myself, but at least for Halloween, I'm keeping it all at the same price, which I might reevaluate. But you just kind of always have to like reevaluate things and see what you like and what you don't like and kind of just figure things out from there. All right, did I finish all those ruffles? I think I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So those are all good. Now we'll finish up my shorts. Gotta tuck in the hems, tuck in the raw edges. I still can't believe that people watch my stuff. Like, even to this day, I'm like, oh my gosh, people actually like watching me. Oh, still have some of that mossy green left, which is surprising. All right, let me finish clipping this, and then I'll change my colors, and we can continue to sew. All right. All right, the bow I'll do an orange. What color would I do I can do that in orange as well. So I can do light orange for the bow and then darker orange. I also have some different these oranges. Kind of like a bright orange. I'll do that. Oh. All right. Getting there with this design. Taking forever. Okay. So stitch this down. Oh, that's cute. It's a nice bright orange. All right, trim those. So here we have it all tucked in with the line there. So that side's all good. Now we'll do the same for the other side. No problem, Julianne. Glad to have you back. Just sewing away as one does on a Monday evening. All right, so the one pair is all ready to roll. Do the next pair now. Hi, Cindy, no problem. I am stitching out some Halloween/fall themed samples. And I am working on 2 orders. They're both for Candy birthday themed outfits. So haven't stitched out the shirts yet because I'm finishing up my last sample. So probably be live for maybe another maybe 20 minutes or so, I would say. 20 minutes, half an hour. But I'm glad you can join us today. All right, that one's all clipped. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love it. You guys will really like this one too. It'll work perfectly with the skirt. Okay, I'm back. Let me check and see. I like to periodically check and see what people have been looking. Ooh, somebody looked at my spooky one birthday outfit. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. So here is a spooky one birthday outfit that I am offering with that skirt. So I think it's super cute. And then here it is on the mannequin. So I actually put it in my corner. It was like perfect lighting yesterday. So that's that one. Let me show you another one. Let's see. There is 2 spooky that I uploaded. And then here is a haunting we will go. So I have another birthday shirt that I'm going to pair with this, and I have a glitter cat design that I uploaded. Well, not uploaded. I stitched out, but it was having issues with Canva and using the background remover. So, ooh, Halloween hoodies. That's fun. Are you doing those for fun, or is it you have an order or something, or? Because I'm very in the Halloween mood, as you can see. Yeah, and then I have I'll show you this design that I have as well. Here is my first Thanksgiving outfit with matching bummies, which I'm planning on releasing a tutorial on those bummies here shortly. So lots of sewing stuff that I want to get out to you guys, but that's another outfit. So that's all I have right now for Halloween, which, as you guys know, I just stitched out a bunch of designs today, so I should be able to upload more stuff. Gotcha. What kind of Halloween hoodies do you have to stitch out? I'd love to get more into making adult stuff. All right, there's one side. Oh, that's cute. You want to do the darker? Sure. All right, last step of the embroidery, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's very cute. I am very skilled, I must say. Very, very skilled. Just hope I'm not too late with getting some of these Halloween orders. How are you guys doing with Halloween orders? I'm just curious, because I just started to upload my outfits. Because last year, the stuff that I've uploaded is just shirts, so, which they look fine. I mean, the pictures are cute. I don't know why people aren't like looking at it, but I think people are more into like the outfits at least. I don't know. Happy 3 Pumpkins Halloween. Oh, that's cute. I like simple designs as well. I think people are appreciating that more too. All right, all done with that. Now I need to turn on my iron. That's what my sister calls it sometimes, iron instead of iron. All right, trim the last threads. Got my big old pile of fabric. So let me get my iron. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, this is going to be a good one for you guys. I have a good feeling about it. I'm going to make a TikTok today as well with all my new items. So hopefully I can get some sales with that, but we'll see. So we'll let that heat up. Oh, somebody subscribed. Thank you if you're watching this. I appreciate it. I love all of my subscribers. You guys make my day. Every subscriber, every like. Don't like every dislike, but I don't get those that much. So just let you know I appreciate you all. All right, so you're done. I'll iron these down. You can't even see what I'm doing. Still can't really see what I'm doing, but you know I'm ironing stuff, so that's all that matters. God, that iron smells. Look. Giving it all a good press. I'm just working on my casing for my elastic. There's one. I'll prep, do the next one. Oh, it's so freaking cute. Everything I make is cute, in case you're curious. Wish I could show you guys close up what it looks like, but I will once it's finished stitching out. But I really like this design. I think it's absolutely adorable. But yes, for my shirts, I always keep them at $26 unless it's more complicated of a design, then I up it to $30. But my skirts, I usually change the price. Except my Halloweens and my seasonals, I usually keep it at the same price. All right, those are pressed. Now I got to do the inside of 4 of my ruffles. Don't worry, I always keep my fingers out of the way. Becoming more and more used to this iron. I used to use my mini heat press, but that crapped out on me, so since then I've been using my iron. So I'm just folding down the inner part of it about 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't have to be exact. So you can see what we ironed down right there. So that's one. to. I just kind of fold it with my fingers and move along. 3. Oh, that's fun. Yay, it's done. I'm almost done. Ironing this. I think that was my 4th. Yep, all done with the iron. If you're curious, I got my iron from Target because I like how it has this retractable or whatever cord. All right, so let me show you what we just stitched out. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I would so pay $30 for this shirt for sure. Let me just trim up some of the threads. Oh, gorgeous. It's so freaking pretty. There's a couple more threads I have to trim. Okay. So here's what we just stitched out. Look how freaking cute. Isn't it adorable? So here is the skirt that it's going to go with. So I kind of wanted to match the plaid vibes and the colors. Oh, it popped out. That's all right. So here, sorry, it's kind of floppy. So as you can see, there are some blues and grays for the plaid, I guess. So there. So that's what we got. So the orange matches the oranges, and I love how it turned out. I think it's really cute. I think this is my favorite. I would pay like so much money for this if I was a parent or somebody. I would totally pay as much money as possible for this. I think this is my favorite by far. I think it's so freaking cute. So yeah, so I think that might be it for this live. So very pleased with all we got done. So we got well, I stitched out 2 samples with you guys. I stitched out another sample before this live. Worked about halfway through with my 2 squirts. Cut up my fabric. So I feel like we did accomplish a lot in this live. So I'm very pleased. I hope you guys look forward to that sew along. So if you're just joining, let me show you what the sew along will be. So we are going to be making this dress. Well, not this exact dress, but in a different pattern. Yeah, thank you. I'm so excited for it too. So we'll be sewing along this pattern. I'll probably post in the community tab with a link to the pattern so you guys can check it out ahead of time. So it's going to be essentially a sew along. So it'll be broken up into 3 sections. The first section will be cutting out the fabric, which, by the way, we will be using this super cute fabric. It's from Your Fleece, Your Cotton on Etsy. This is where I got both of these fabrics from, as well as this one. So they have a lot of really cute options. I believe they're actually 10% off right now. I have a link in the description for their Etsy shop, specifically this, this fabric here. It's very cute. Colors are actually more vibrant looking than it looks on the actual computer here. So yes, I'm very pleased with what we got done today. So like I said, look forward to the sew along. The first part will be cutting out this fabric because you kind of have to sew it or I guess cut it out in certain directions, like the certain grain lines. So you got to be careful with that. So I'll show you all about how to cut each of the pattern pieces. I'll also be adding some ruffles. So let me show you a close up. So the front here does have some ruffles. This one is actually a scarecrow costume. So I think it's very cute. So the front has ruffles. The back has some ruffles with some plastic snaps that I attached to it. You could always attach just regular buttons as well. We'll also be using some stabilizer for these areas too, just so you don't, um, fray your fabric or anything like that. So it has long sleeves, which there are elastic in the sleeves here, so it's nice and stretchy. The size is actually a size 3 years, and it's a tiered ruffled skirt. So it does require a gathering or shearing foot. So as long as you have one of those, again, you don't have to have plastic snaps. You could just hand sew the buttons on, no problem. Just make sure that you create yourself some buttonholes. So that is essentially how the sewing sew along is going to go. Again, first part, cutting out the fabric. Second part, we will be working on the bodice here. So the front to the top here, all the ruffles and the sleeves. Third part, we'll be working on this bottom part and kind of sewing it all together. So that's kind of how it's going to work for the sew along. Like I mentioned before, I am planning on uploading. I have my knit headband tutorial with the knitting machine. I have that all filmed and ready to go. So planning on uploading that maybe tonight or tomorrow. Honestly, probably tomorrow, more realistic because if I want to get my 2 orders done tonight and upload stuff, my my Etsy items, that'll take some time. So probably tomorrow I'll be uploading that video. Um, but I really thank you guys so much for joining me today in today's live. If you haven't given it a thumbs up already, please do it. I would love some last minute thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, definitely feel free to subscribe. Thank you, Sonia, Julianne, Cindy. Um, let's see, Stacy, Cindy, Shelly, Tammy, Adriana, really everybody that has joined me. Thank you so much for joining this live today. I really appreciate it. Hoping to maybe go live on Friday, but we'll see what happens because I have a lot of recording and uploading and stuff to do. So, but if you haven't checked out this video on how to use screen print transfers, definitely check that out because I do make this sweatshirt as well as another one. Very easy to make. But again, thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope to see you all in my next live. And again, thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you all very shortly. Have a good one.